Everybody asked me a question.
We're rolling tape. You in the hat. Name, rank, and serial number.
My name is Franklin Rick Horvath Lloyd Horvath IV. Serial number 090909.
Now we all know the obvious. Shania Twain, Shakira, Kylie Minogue. Who else do you cite as your biggest musical influences?
Ricky Martin, especially for his courage of coming out while he was gay. Bon Jovi for his hair. Going back in time, I would definitely say Robert Plant for his hair, David Lee Roth for his hair, and Rob Zombie for his hair.
Well, considering all of the men you just listed are going bald, how does that make you feel?
Fruitful. I have a lot of hair, but it's going gray. But it went great for Rob Zombie, and he's rich.
Well, and speaking of hair, what do you think of lines being shaved in the side of someone's head?
I think that the only people who have lines shaved in the side of the head are fourth graders in 1993, or my lead guitarist, Mitch.
Fantastic. What do you think of the new songs we're putting together?
I like them because they're a combination of the old tunes mixed in with a new blend that I give credit to having a new rhythm section and having guitar players that blend well together, mixed in with the kind of natural wanting for a rock and roll hoochie coo titty roller coaster vibe that allow us to come on Kip's snare drum.
Now, right now, I think you might be curious, George, because you're sitting next to the man in the yellow coat. I don't see a yellow hat, but it's pretty close. What do you think about this?
Well, me and my partner here met back in '98, and Brandon and I have found a natural feeling that keeps us kind of going through time. We feel that it keeps us, I don't know, man, fuckingly awesome.
That's fair.
We're connected,
That's fair.
We're connected.
How do you feel about the sessions here at Gremlin Studios?
I like them, dude. Sam is the shit, man. We worked with a lot of guys, very famous producers, down to guys who just know what the fuck they're doing. And honestly, in about 11 years of recording or 12 years with other bands and all that, Sam by far is the quickest and easiest to understand. He just knows what you need, you tell him, and he does it. And he doesn't step in when it's inappropriate or, wrong, but he steps in when, he's right. And that's what I dig about Sam, dude. I'm liking that.
What are your feelings on French toast?
Are you really enjoying? I actually don't particularly like French toast. I'm more of a pancake guy. The problem with pancakes is it starts off like a good idea. And then you're like, why the hell did I order pancakes?
Well, and usually pancake boobs have sweat underneath them heavily.
They still got you dragged in, huh?
What?
Now, obviously, we know 1970s Chicano author from Los Angeles, Horatio Alger, is a huge influence upon you. Feel free to expand on that.
I feel that his work really explains, the hardship of the immigrant worker, man, on the street corner selling oranges, and that's what it's about, man. That orange is your life, and you take that orange, man, and you put a lot of bass drops and 808s and swells and all sorts of shit into it, man, and a couple farts, and that orange becomes your product, and when you're out there selling the product every day, man, that's what it's about, selling that orange and swimming that river.
Now, I'm starting to really wish we had a yellow hat to put on the man in the yellow coat. That way we could reenact some Curious George scenes.
That's my yellow book.
With his yellow book, this is correct. All we need is a bottle of ether and we're set. Now, one last point to touch on. A lot of people seem to think that, I've known you for a long time, and it seems like all along, everybody either loves Frank Horvath or hates Frank Horvath.
Most of them hate him.
Why do you think this is?
Well, dude, I'll say this, and I told Matt Kisford this years ago, love me or hate me, I'm an honest fuck. And this is the reality. You either know me, as a fucker, or you know me as a good person. But the point is, whether you're working at some shitty restaurant or you're at some show, you know who the fuck I am. And that's all I give a fuck about. My new shoe drops October 2012.
Anyway, how's it feel to have a drummer?
What I like about it is that I'm not a fat kid. That sound you heard is her queef. She's brutal and fast. And she dressed as Koopa, and she looked like a poopa. No, seriously though, I love having a drummer. It's a good vibe. A guy who's into it makes a huge difference. I don't care if you tuck your pants into your jeans, or you're a red hoodie, or a purple shirt. I don't give a fuck, or a yellow one. As long as you pack me some weed and you play your instrument,
Oregano.
you can be an Orion 9. And that's what matters. Make it one more time. Oh, that's nice. Nice part.
And this is Morley Safer, signing off for 60 Minutes.